Trading. The idea of multiplying your money is a God idea. It's not a human idea. It's not a rich person's idea. It's not a bank's idea. It is a God idea. And in this video, I'm going to be going over exactly why I say that. So stick around until the end of the video, man, because if you watch it in its entirety, I believe it will change your perspective. Let's get into it. What's going on YouTube? My name is Chris, aka The Capital Connect, and in today's video, we got Day Trading Secrets from the Bible Part 3. Now, y'all have shown a lot of love on this series, man. I honestly was not expecting these videos to do as well as they have been doing, so I appreciate all the people who have been showing love and supporting me as we go down this journey and as we go through this series together. Now, let's go ahead and get into Part 3 because I'm honestly excited about this one. Right, so we're going to be looking at Matthew chapter 25 verses 14 through 30. It is the parable of talents that Jesus told. Now, I know a lot of you might have read this parable before. However, I challenge you to come into this video with an open mind because you might see something that you didn't see before. So I'm not going to read this whole parable word for word. It is kind of a long parable, so I am going to paraphrase it. So let me set the stage of what this parable is about. Essentially, Jesus is giving a parable about what the kingdom of heaven is like. And in this parable, there is a man and 3 servants. Now, before this man goes on a journey, he calls 3 of his servants to him, and he gives each of them talents. Now, when I first read this story, I thought he was talking about singing, dancing, but no, that's not talents. That's not what he was talking about. When you do a word study on this passage, you realize that the word talent is actually a coin. So we are talking about money in this parable. So to one servant, before he leaves, he gives him 5 talents. To another servant, he gives 2 talents. And to his other servant, he gives 1 talent. He wanted to see what they were going to do with his money while he was gone, right? How are they going to manage what he gave them while he was gone? So the person who had 5 talents went out and made another 5 talents. They said he traded with them and made 5 more talents. The person he gave 2 talents went out and made 2 more talents. But to the person he gave 1 talent, he hid his talent in the ground. He was afraid of his master. He was afraid of losing the money that his master gave him. So when his master came back to figure out what they did with the money that he gave him, the person with 5 said, "Look, I went out and made 5 more." The person with 2 said, "Look, I went out and made 2 more." And the master said to him, "Well done, my good and faithful servant. You have been faithful over a few things, so I will make you ruler over many things." Right? So we can just see right there that the way to get more is to be faithful with what you already got. But that's a story, or that's a lesson for another video. But to the person who went out and hid his talent, this is what the master said to him, right? And I'm gonna read this verbatim because this is crazy. He said, "You wicked and lazy servant, you knew that I reap where I have not sown and gather where I have not scattered seed. So you ought to have deposited my money with the bankers, and at my coming I would have received back my own with interest. So take the talent from him and give it to him who has 10 talents. For to everyone who has, more will be given, and he will have abundance. But from him who does not have, even what he has will be taken away." So what we can learn from this parable is that you are supposed to multiply your money, right? God wants you to be multiplying what he gives you. Right now, of course, this can be applied to multiple areas of life, but for the purpose of this video, we are talking about money. God wants you to multiply your money. He doesn't want you to just sit on what he gave you, right? Multiply what you have. Multiply. I wonder where I heard that before. Oh yeah, when he was giving his commands to Adam and Eve, what did he say? He said, "Be fruitful and multiply." Be fruitful and multiply, right? Now, why would he say be fruitful and multiply? Could it be that fruit multiplies? When you think about an apple seed, right? And I plant an apple seed into the ground. Does an apple seed make 1 apple, or does it make an apple tree that has multiple apples on it, each with their own seeds that can make more trees and more apples, right? As we can see, the natural way to do things is multiply, right? Multiplying is a God idea, right? I can't remember who said this, but I heard Myron Golden quoted before. He said, "Any fool can tell you how many seeds are in an apple, but only God can tell you how many apples are in a seed." What I say is this: any fool can tell you how much a dollar bill is worth, but only God can tell you how much that dollar bill can make. Multiplication is God's way. He wants you to multiply what he has given you. He wants you to take what you have and turn it into more than enough. He gave us the commandment to be fruitful and multiply. Understand that he wouldn't give us that commandment if we didn't have the capacity to do it, or if he wouldn't bless us with the ability to do it. Right? So am I saying in this video that everyone should be day traders? Absolutely not. To the people who aren't traders, right, what this parable should teach you is that you need to be looking for ways to multiply your money. You need to be looking for ways to use your money to make more money, right? Now, to us traders, this parable should serve as a justification, and it should serve as motivation that you're on the right track, right? You're looking to do the right thing with your money, right? You're looking to do things God's way when it comes to your money. So that's all I got for this video, man. I hope that this video helped you guys out. I hope this video, sheds some light on some areas in your life that you may need to improve on. And I hope that this video gave you revelation on what God wants you to do with your money. As always, man, the credit goes to God. It's his principles. He's just allowing me to see him. He's just showing them to me, right? So no credit given to me, but that's all I got in this video, man. So I actually can't end this video without giving a huge thank you to everyone that has subscribed to my channel, man. The growth has been crazy, especially here recently. Like, just on September 1st, I had 8 subscribers, right? And just yesterday, which was Saturday, I had 65. And now today, as of 10:44 p.m. on Sunday, October 22nd, I'm at 137 subscribers. So like, the growth is just crazy to me, bro. And I just appreciate all of you guys that have been subscribing. I appreciate all of you guys that have been liking the content. It just kind of motivates me even more to make sure that I give you guys the best content that I can possibly give, and make sure I put out content that is actually helpful to you guys, man. So I know that you can give your subscription to anybody. I know that you can watch anybody on YouTube. I just want to say thank you guys for the love and the support. I'm excited for this journey, man. I'm excited for this YouTube journey. I'm excited to see, where it's going to go, where we end up. But I'm glad you guys are here for the ride, especially in the beginning, man. So stick around, bro. This is going to be a great journey, and I can't wait to see what happens next. But that's all I got for this video today, man. I'm gone.